So this is a little bit of a hate rant because I love to hate Destiny 2, and I just wish the game had better developers because the game has so much going for it as far as movement, gameplay, smoothness, visuals. So much about the game is incredible. They just have possibly the worst developer in history, and their fan base is the most delusional fan base on the planet that just absolutely refuses to acknowledge the core problems that the game has, which is the developer Bungie. So right now, As to Cross, one of the most subscribed to Destiny 2 creators, right, is talking about, or released a video talking about the bugs in the game that result in different guns being dropped and through this like whole system, right? And he talks about the bugs in the system and talks a little bit about the system itself. However, he doesn't talk about why the system exists, which we all know, and we know now because of Bungie's Lightfall failures and the way Bungie has driven this game into the ground and everything that has happened with the Sony acquisition of this game and how Sony's taking over this game because Bungie is a shit developer that essentially scammed them into buying this fluffed up game because no one actually plays Destiny anymore. You just waste your time pretending to play Destiny. Like, As to Cross is saying, oh, there's bugs in the system, and this system, obviously it's the system's problem, instead of admitting that the system is only there to fluff up game time. All of this convoluted bullshit is there just to waste your time, to give you some false sense of, success, when in reality, they could have just given you the fucking guns. They could have just given you the ability to unlock this stuff, and instead, they give you the ability to unlock that stuff after you've dedicated 20 hours of the game, or 20 hours of your life to the game, which then Bungie can go back to Sony and be, oh, see, look, we made changes, see, we got more interactive game hours, see, we did this, see, when in reality, Bungie and the Japanese people that they're dealing with Sony see through that bullshit. They see that these are not true gameplay hours. They see that these are not people playing the game to have fun. These are people playing the game to diagnose bugs that these fucking retards are too stupid to admit that the only reason these bugs exist is because Bungie is juicing them for game time. Like, it just sucks that none of these people are willing to admit how fucking conditioned they are. They will talk about everything about the situation, everything about the context, instead of the glaring fucking issue that is, this is all trumped up game time for Bungie to use when they go back to the people they sell the game for, or when they go back to their new overlords, which is Sony. Like, and this is just bad for the players, bad for the people playing the game. It results in conspiracy videos and articles breaking down the different drop rates and everything because these people are just, they refuse, their brains can't wrap around this situation. And the reason they can't do that is because they have mentally blocked the concept of, oh, well, maybe people are doing this on purpose so that they can abuse us for money. Because, oh, there's no way a company would do that to us. There's no way. Bungie, they love us. They just want to make the best game for us that they can. God forbid they have ulterior motives because money is involved. So, fuck, that's it. I can't talk about Bungie anymore. I can't talk about Destiny anymore. It's just all, I was right already. I already know I'm right because we see what happened with the Bungie takeover. We see about all of this stuff, and we've already know all of this, but the Bungie creators just refuse to acknowledge it. It's so pathetic and depressing. They're so conditioned. I feel bad for them. And I tried not to watch Destiny videos anymore. And then, of course, the one I watched today it's just, again, more of this delusion by this Destiny fan base that just has been beaten into the ground. And they just are so desperate for anything. They're so desperate for a game to play. They're so desperate for a community that they will bend over and let this fucking evil company do whatever they fucking want. It's sad. It really is sad. And if you play Destiny 2 out there, I really hope that you recognize these things and at least you're willing to talk about it, admit it, and not pretend like, oh, no, I love the episode system. I love the tonic system. It's so much better than all the old systems we had, like a tuning. It's so much better than just, creating specific, hey, weekly rotations were bullshit, but at least during that weekly rotation, you were guaranteed to get these drops. God, shit like this. I feel bad for Bungie, but God, it makes me so happy I'm not playing that fucking game anymore. Anyway, smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Deuces.